So, why are we at Lakeshore? A little bit of a story behind that, because we set sail that morning out of Cove Ridge Marina, and we had a great day of sailing. We were coming up to Captain's Table, and as we were pulling up under motor, the sails were down, we were coming in to get a quick bite and snack and then head back across the lake. The motor stopped, it died, it seized up. It turns out there was no oil in the lower unit. Yikes. Now, we just had it in a local marine shop and they did a once over on it because it's a new motor to us. We wanted them to make sure it was all in good condition, left there with high marks and everything's running great. One of the best running motors that they'd seen. Less than 2 hours of service after that, lower units seized up with no oil. So we're going to figure that out. But they towed us in here the next day. We stayed overnight, 29 degrees in this boat. It was very cold. No heat source, no electricity, so just the battery powered lights and lots of blankets and 3 dogs and a little bit of drink to keep us warm. And they towed us in the next morning, and they told us we could stay in the slip here while they worked on the motor. That was about 2 weeks ago. They're winterizing a bunch of boats, so they're behind in their shop. But that's how we ended up at Lakeshore, and we may stay here for a couple months. This boat is named Wanderlust for a reason. She can pick up and go, and so we're just here checking on her, making sure everything's good today. Hey, sweetie, why don't you give us a tour of the boat?
Sure. So this is our MacGregor, 26 foot. Here's the kitchen and our humble abode. This is our large queen-size bed that we snuggle in. The last memory of that was snuggling with 3 dogs and us on a very cold night, the night of the time change, so we gained an hour of snuggle time and coldness. No heat. And then it's a 2-bedroom. It's the other bedroom, which we use for storage most of the time. And here's our bathroom. Gosh. Liquor cabinet. Yeah. And that's her. It's a beautiful day here. What, 55 degrees maybe?
About that, yeah. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Where are we this morning?
You suck. We are at Lake Watauga. Just woke up. We were about to move the boat, and I'm so excited. Stoked.
Are you really, though?
I have curse words going through my brain right now that I don't think would be a good idea to say.
So what's the plan today?
We are going to tear the boat down, or whatever, and move it to Big Water Marina.
And then set it back up?
Yeah. I haven't gotten to that part yet in my brain, so...
The joys of a trailer sailor.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just remember, this is our happy place.
This is our happy place.
Good morning. We have a big day ahead of us.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited. No, it's not that bad. Our fastest time yet has been about an hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
Either tearing down or setting it up, and I'm hoping to be a little bit faster today.
Oh boy, how fast do you want me to kill you?
So, if we're successful, we will pull this boat out of Lakeshore Marina at Watauga, drive it the 3 hours, 4 hours to Big Water in Lake Hartwell, Georgia, socially distancing the entire way. And then we will...
Except from each other. 6 feet.
6 feet. Stay back. And then if there's still enough daylight today, re-rig it. Otherwise, we might sleep on it on the trailer and then drop it in the drink in the morning. We'll see. But if we can get a move on now, we will get a rig today and sail tomorrow.
Guess you're wanting me to get ready, huh?
I love you.
I love you.
Isn't her hair magnificent this morning?
This is what life on a boat looks like. I have dreadlocks.
Oh, and a bottle of tequila. Are you filming?
Now it just turned it on.
Oh.
Now it says that full battery.
We made it! So
Start over?
yesterday...
Sorry. Start over.
We made it! So yesterday we started at Lake Watauga in Tennessee, and eastern Tennessee, and tore the boat down after a bit of a grumpy gin yesterday morning, knowing what the day had before us. I was a little nervous that it was going to be couples quarrel, just the opposites. Couples that sail together and make it through tearing a boat down stay together. Now, here's the trick. We also set the boat back up in the very same day. We tore the boat down and then we brought it all the way to Lake Hartwell in South Carolina, portion of Lake Hartwell in Anderson, South Carolina, Star, which is near, it's very, very close to the Georgia part. And then rigged the boat back up and put it in the water off the trailer. And here we are today, sailing. We haven't killed each other. In fact, we love each other more, right? This helps. Sorry, Mom.
So yeah, we had a very...
The red face. I've been sunbathing. Well, Gay has been not sunbathing. Look at him, that red head.
Let's see if I can mount that there for us. We've had quite the day yesterday. Like Jen said, we went up night before last, slept on the boat at Lakeshore Marina in Watauga, eastern Tennessee. Beautiful lake. We love it there. But we got wanderlust to wander, and we want to try lots of different places and find a spot to land. Jen got a prize yesterday. Lakeshore!
Miss it, but love this actually. Wait till you see the difference.
So we woke up in the morning, had a little bit of a lazy morning, then set to, before the heat of the day, breaking that sucker down. We did pretty good. We were down to about an hour and a half each side, tear down and set up.
There was a moment with an Ashley furniture truck.
Oh yeah.
For the housing development above the
Well, I think it was the houseboats.
road that we were breaking the...
Yeah, we had the boat
down.
partially broken down, and we had to move it out of the way for a moving truck. So that was a little fun, but other than that, it went pretty smooth. And we hopped in the truck, pulled the boat out, hit the road. It was a 3.5 hour drive. So eastern Tennessee, Lake Watauga, and now we're at Big Water Marina. Hartwell's down here. We live in Asheville in the middle, kind of towards a little bit on the Watauga side, so we had to drive through Asheville and then the other side down. So it's a long drive.
Yeah.
And
we're already feeling the South Carolina heat.
Oh yeah. So we got down here, it's 75 degrees now.
In the cabin.
In the cabin. And we got the boat set up yesterday about an hour before sunset. I mean, we were out there, I guess about 2 hours before. So we motored in just about the time to turn on the running lights. We got to our slip. Everything but the boom on. We put the boom on this morning before coming out to sail. And now, I'll show you a little bit about where we are.
Show the prize.
First thing is, there ain't no mountains. We're not used to that. We're hove to, just kind of sitting out here, out in the big open area, and as Jen likes to say, there's water on that side, there's water on that side, there's water on that side. And keep in mind, we're coming from Watauga, where the widest point's about a mile across the lake.
Yeah.
Is about as wide as it gets, maybe 1.2 miles. So this, I think it's 4 miles across at the widest point. Gives us a little bit of breathing room to be on attack for a while. The other thing we notice is on this very flat pancake-like lake with no mountains.
We're used to mountains.
Is that people don't get nearly as close to us as they would in Watauga. Now, keep in mind, we are social distancing. We checked. We talked to the lake rangers. We talked to the marina. We talked to everyone. We really debated moving our boat. The problem was our slip expired at Watauga, and they rented it to somebody else, and we had to move it. So we verified that everything was good to bring it down here. They might shut down the marina, but as long as everybody is being respectful and polite, COVID compliant, socially distancing, no partying, they'll stop you if you have more than 3 people on a boat, and they'll make sure that everyone has the same home address. Apparently they're really ticketing hard for that. So it's just the 2 of us. We're good. We comply. We set up the boat by ourselves, launched by ourselves, gotten our slip by ourselves, haven't been near anyone, and it's been great. What a day yesterday was, and we're glad to be here. This is awesome. Oh, but I was sharing the whole COVID thing because there's not nearly as many folks out on the lake as there would be. Yeah, this is pre-season. This is April, so before summer. It's 75, 80 degrees out. But it would be crazy out here if this were normal times, what do you think?
Yep. Lake would be a lot choppier.
A lot choppier. So, and there's no wind. I mean, we have next to nothing. We have maybe a 2-knot breeze with gusts to 3.
I mean, unless you're in the cabin with me and Guy, and he is creating a lot of wind.
Hey. So we...
Pizza last night.
So we... I'm cutting that out. But I'll keep that in.
What?
Oh, you smiling, laughing. Look at those teeth. Oh my gosh.
Are
How white they are.
I haven't brushed them in a few
In
hours.
6 days.
It's
A few
6
hours.
hours.
Anyways, let me show you the boat. Jen put a lot of work into getting this organized this morning.
Fix the pillows, babe.
Fix the pillows, quick, fix the pillows.
Hey, any
Walmart special pillows.
home decorator detailer would know. Just keep the pillows straight and it makes everything else look better. See?
So make it approved
I just
for
turned
video,
this
love.
from vanilla to Rocky Road.
Pun intended. So we've just been stuffing stuff in the aft berth. This is our sleeping area. It's a giant
This is
queen-size
a
bed.
Very bad example of
It
what
is.
this normally looks like.
But you can actually see more of the V berth up here than usual. For those who are interested in a MacGregor 26S, this is kind of what it looks like. We have our little head. So I realized we've never actually done the official tour. No porta potty. We use a shoe rack, $10 from Lowe's, and it just hangs here. Pulls down a bit on it. Door's starting to show a bit of its age, having the weight, but it's been really helpful. We just have to lift it a touch from the bottom to get the That's good. This is it. Not a whole ton of room,
Well, I actually think it's
but plenty for the 2 of us and our 3 dogs, and sometimes
Yeah, I think it's helpful
10-year-old
to show too things like this for storing food and keeping it dry.
And that pan lifts out to give access to the bilge. We
Yes.
do tend to get water. We have a little bit of a leak here from our chain plates on the port side. I've been working on re-epoxying that to seal it up. But can't tell until it rains whether it worked or not.
Yeah.
This is it. We are enjoying the heck out of being here.
Something I love about this boat is how adaptable it is.
It is adaptable. It's a trailer sailor. It is a pop top. It is a camper on the water and on wheels. We can pull it behind, hop in the boat, attach to the truck if we have to, and it's just like we're on the water. I mean, we're self-sufficient here. We carry our own water. We have a little galley right here. Let's look at our little galley. We talked about we have a little 2-burner alcohol stove under there. It's an Orion, came with the boat. It works. We use heat. We use the yellow heat, and that seems to work really well. Usually just cook noodles. We've noticed that the alcohol burns out or evaporates when we don't use it, so every time we come to the boat we have to refill it if we plan to cook. We used to have a 5-gallon jug under here that works with the pump. We actually went away from that. We just use this as a catch-all. We've heard a lot of other people do that. It's one of the few spots you can stick something in and not fall over. And Jen did a lot of work. Look out, Jen.
I know.
Good girl.
Being some eyes here.
She spent a lot of time last weekend organizing under the sink. So tell me what you did.
Yeah, so we have, move this out of the way so you can see, just these containers we lucked upon at Dollar General for, I think it was a 5-pack or something like that on clearance for $1 with lids. So yeah, we'll find something to do with those, and we did. So this is like in an L shape here, allowing the space to be utilized in its greatest capacity, at least in my brain, which isn't an engineering mind, but it made sense to me in a mom mind. And so I was able to keep these containers from flopping over as we travel and as we sail.